God makes me feel so loved, guys, and I don't want to be here by myself, all loved by God. I want you here feeling His presence with you. So many glimmers of His presence have been showing up lately. I have to tell you guys about, like, today your girl woke up really stressed and anxious and overwhelmed. And so I was listening to one of my favorite sermons from Dr. Charles Stanley about having a strong life. So I'm in the middle of listening to the sermon when Dr. Stanley started to have a conversation with his son. I stopped it and I said, let me go and see what my family's website had to say. We roll with God. So I stopped the sermon, and can you believe it was 40 minutes past the hour? I went to page 40. Can you believe the whole post that I had there was about listening to this very sermon? Dr. Charles Stanley talking about having a strong life and not having to resort to drugs and alcohol. Can you believe God would show up for me like that, guys, in such an anxious moment? As if saying, Nick, what's the problem here, my boo? What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem? So that was just a glimmer of His presence with me. Nobody can tell me that was a coincidence. Come on. I'm listening to the Charles Stanley sermon about having a strong life. Stopped it in the middle of it. Went to the family's website because it was 40 minutes past the hour, 140 something pages, guys. God took me to that page 40 where I wrote a whole post about that specific sermon about having a strong life. Which is God letting me know and wrapping His arms around me to comfort me and say, I'm here with you, my boo. You see that? And that's what gives me the courage, the joy, the peace to take on my life. No shame. I was praying under the tree today with hubby again for strength. And God said, look, that is a gift from me. That when you have to look for me and depend on me and lean on me, that's my gift to you. You don't have to be all strong, Nick. That weakness is a gift. So that gift got me running out to a tree every day, having my appointments with God to say, God, this life is too hard. And then I have a friend, I was texting her this morning and I was telling her that we need God every moment. I said it like 3 or 4 times, guys. We need God every moment. Walking back from the tree, the message from God through my meditation book, Jesus Calling, written as if He's speaking to me, say, yes, your greatest need is that you need me every moment. And He said, that's awareness of your need is your greatest strength. You guys hear me? So that's our greatest strength, knowing that we're not walking through life alone. We got God. He's by our side. He's walking with us, ahead of us, beside us, everything. He's all involved in every detail of our lives. I was so happy talking to Julie yesterday, my daughter, about their apartment in New York, how much they're enjoying it and all the God winks that are showing up. That God is saying that's where He wanted them. So God is intimately involved in our lives, guys. I don't want you to miss out. So there's an important verse in the Bible, though. It says, my sheep know my voice. So you see how God told me at that specific time, Nick, go to your website, the family's website, at 40 minutes past the hour, just to see that sermon, just to give me the courage to take on my life right now, guys. Life not easy. So sometimes God put us through some difficult seasons. Today He told me that He just wants me to be patient. So that's the lesson for today. To know God's voice. Have your appointments with Him. Have your alone times with Him every day. No shame. Wake up asking Him. Go to werollwithgod.com to carry messages on our YouTube channel. We Roll With God. Carries words of wisdom, guys. Don't miss out. I promise you. The best life is with God. Even when it gets hard, He said, don't worry about your weakness, Nick. That's just a gift to you to bring you closer to me. So don't miss out. The best life with Papa God. Peace.